We may never find his killer. But at least the scourge can be contained. Howdy folks! We are currently at our new base. And we have just flattened out an area of land where we will be building. Well, it is also currently thunderstorming outside in real life, not in Minecraft. So I don't know if that's gonna get picked up, but you know, it'll add some ambiance to the area. But I do have a single player version of Minecraft open with my mock-up of what I want to build here. Oh my god. It's there. Sorry. I just got excited because I saw that a glow squid had spawned in here earlier. And I was like, oh, it'd be really cool if I had a pet glow squid. I forgot to name it. I didn't name it. It's gonna be gone by the time I get back. But I forgot that I had a pet glow squid and I wanted to name it so it would like be all sparkly in the corner down there. I thought that would be fun. And we're gonna name it Widward. You better still be there. Oh no, I see this sparkle. There it is. Yes, you stay. My friend, you stay. Wait, did the... Okay, no, the name's there. Okay, good. Where are you guys coming from? Widward, this is your new home now. I hope you enjoy it, and you will stay there forever. Thank you, Widward. But, I have a separate version set up in... One sec. I have a separate version set up in creative mode, and we will essentially start building that building. I am going to build it a little farther back here because I'd like it to sort of connect into this wall, because I'm going to have it go down eventually so I can build storage into the ground. I haven't planned that part out as much, mostly just the outer face. Hey there, this is Future Aqua, and I'm going to give you a rundown of how this build went. So I do actually have a copy of this building and structure already completely made in creative mode. We gotta be honest here. Planning is really important. So being able to plan this building out in advance and knowing how big it needs to be and what materials I need really helps me feel more confident in my builds, and they take a lot less time. So I'm actually tabbing out every now and then just to check that creative mode building and make sure that everything lines up. We've got a 3-layered door here that I've set up with the 3 main materials of the build. So that's going to be birch, polished diorite, and iron. And I wanted to challenge myself to use polished diorite and birch in some part of my build because it's a material that I've really avoided quite often. Birch kind of has a bad rap as well as diorite. So I really wanted to challenge myself to find something I would like with this. And I found that the inspiration for me really came from the new soul lanterns, and being able to incorporate those into my build has let me see birch and diorite in a bit of a new light. And as I'm going around, I am adding in the walls of the building, the fireplace, and really getting the bulk frame of the building in, because as I go in and work from large details to small, it'll let me correct any major mistakes or structural errors that come up. I can check very easily if I have miscounted something or if something is misaligned. So this helps me not screw up, essentially. And that's going to be it for this section. I tried to break it up into a couple of breaks because you don't want to go crazy when you're building something. Give yourself a break. Take some time to come back and look at it later. So as we get most of the main structure built, I'll go around and talk to folks on the server and see how they're doing. But we'll be back to this build in a little bit. I'm just coming to pick up some stuff. Saw you. Can I test the firing range out?
Absolutely, go for it.
All right, get ready for some MLG shots. Now, are you hooking these up to redstone so that it'll like bing when you hit the target?
I hooked the 30-meter one up to redstone.
Oh. Yeah!
There you go.
That's cool as hell.
And the nice thing
Good
about
job.
the 30-meter one is it's right where you need to be to get that bullseye achievement.
Oh.
So if you hit the center of it from the red line, you get an achievement.
Don't mind me, I'll be here all night.
Go for it. There's plenty of fireworks in there.
Mission failure.
I'll come back another day. My aim sucks.
It takes a minute to get it out.
Well, like, I clearly have gotten, like, that's gotta be... None of those were bullseyes?
None of those are bullseyes.
Ah!
I can
I'll
give
be
you
back at
another
another
achievement if
point.
you want.
Nah, that's okay.
Okay. I got a zombie villager in here if you want to cure it, though.
Ah, no, I think I already got that one.
Nice.
I'm on the hunt for blue flowers, and I remember them spawning around here, so I will be around.
Okay. Just any blue flowers?
Oh, I need blue dye because I need to make cyan. Can you still make blue dye from lapis?
Yes, you can.
Oh. Might be easier. I don't know. We'll try it with the blue flowers. Thank you. Thank you.
You are welcome.
Sorry, I'm rambling.
No, it's fine. Do your thing.
I was wondering, is this where they want to build the Waffle House? Or the Coliseum, not the Waffle House. The Waffle House is up there. It's got a Waffle House sign. But we were gonna build a Coliseum to do like PvP and stuff. But then we were discussing maybe just doing like a parking lot. So you're fighting in the parking lot behind the Waffle House. So maybe that's what this is for. Blue flowers. Give me all your blue flowers. Making progress. What? Wait. You bastard! You killed Widward! You killed Widward! You bastard. Oh my god. He killed Widward. Your name will be Murderer. Where did he go? Seriously, what the fuck? Do we have an Axolotl assassin on us? What the fuck? I'll find you, and I will put you in jail, sir. I will find you and oh, it's a bee in a boat! It's a bee in a boat. It's the cutest thing I've ever seen. That makes me so happy. It doesn't make up for Woodward's death, though. I don't think it filled up here, but I'm gonna go put all my axolotls in jail. And if I see that pink axolotl again, it's getting the name tag. We may never find his killer. But at least the scourge can be contained. I got my eyes on you. Axolotl jail. Rip Woodward the glow squid. Okay, back to building. Alright, so this is some of the progress we have so far. We have most of the outer shell of the building built. I'm probably going to start putting the roof on soon and working on the interior. Yes, we gotta wait for one of them to sell the assassin out. We have built an axolotl jail because one of the axolotls has killed our beloved Squidward. And yeah, any axolotls I find are going in that jail now.
I have secret furniture tips for. I made these cabinets. No, you're interested.
Beautiful
in
custom cabinetry by Haku.
Just this sink.
Building a better cat cafe than mine. Wow. Maybe I will leave. God.
Me and Raging were like, Bima has to build a cat cafe here, like a next door.
Also, how did you do this? How did you make this nice? How do you do this? How
Ruth
do you
did
do
it.
these things?
Ruth did this.
Oh,
I need one of these at my place.
oh.
Just take inspiration from it,
I'll copy it exactly.
Bima. That's what I meant, really, but.
It does kind of look like a hair salon.
It's fine. I'm gonna send you this this YouTube video I've been watching about like making this.
Okay.
You're gonna enjoy. You'll be like, oh my god, I'm making right now.
I need to get better at building and decorating. I'm just really bad at it.
Oh, you'll
Really
really
bad.
like this.
You saw my garbage cafe. Garbage.
Like, stop it.
That's fine. They're beautiful.
I mean, this is like the third or fourth time BMO's been remaking the Cat Cafe in my village.
No remaking, just expanding and upgrading.
She literally, we made an island, and then we dug up the island, and now it's a cliffside.
Although, I don't know if I can talk. Is it worse to rebuild it a couple of times, or just to demolish the entire thing?
Yeah, it's not as bad as Aqua, who built a giant tower.
Lost it 1,000 times to build it.
And then destroyed it.
115.
I don't know. I'm constantly dissatisfied by my own work.
That is the true motivation of a creative.
This is a mood.
Okay, back in the build, you can see me adding some birch posts to the front and side of the building. I ultimately decided I only liked them on the front of the building. We have also added the cyan glass at this point and started to fill in the fireplace a lot more. I am actually using the furnaces in the fireplace, but the blast furnaces are a nice addition to the top. We also have bookshelves as a feature for the main quote-unquote living area of the building. And we've added the door and started to add the floor. Now for the flooring, we're using a cyan terracotta. The cyan terracotta actually looks almost like a cool gray tone, which I really enjoy for this build, even if we did suffer greatly to try and access the terracotta. And the cyan dye is pretty easy to come by with all of the blue flowers and the cactus available on the server. So that wasn't the worst part of this build. And we are about to reach the point where all of my wonderful planning has run out. We are starting to add the roof onto the building, which, even if I've built the whole thing once in creative mode, it is still a huge struggle to build it again in survival. I absolutely hate roofing. It is my least favorite part of this process, and it's going to take up a lot of the video. You'll see me placing blocks, retrying them, placing them again, and immediately removing them because it doesn't look quite right. I also do add a little bit of a lip on the edge of the buildings. I just think it makes the building look a little more cozy, a little more finished. And I've also added this little area across the front of the building in the fireplace that in theory lets the smoke through. In actuality, it does not, but it just makes the building feel a little bit more cozy. Now, my experience with Minecraft builds is actually not that great. I never really take that much time to build houses in Minecraft, and this is actually one of the first multiplayer servers that I've played on for more than 3 weeks at a time. I think everyone at some point has that group of friends that just blasts through either their Minecraft playthrough or their Minecraft content. So having something that feels like it needs to last for a while is really refreshing. And it leaves me space to think about expanding. So that's why we also have that area on the bottom that isn't quite finished or filled out yet. Now, I make that sound really cool, but in reality, I just didn't know how to finish the building, so I drove it into the dirt. One thing I have learned to pay particular attention to when roofing my buildings is the inside of the roof. Getting that nice, smooth transition from either a dipped or an arched roof is sometimes really difficult. And you know your builder is paying attention to detail when they've taken the time to go in, build scaffolding for every section of that interior roofing, and add in stairs or half slabs or other blocks just to smooth it out. I think it is a benefit, and I am tooting my own horn here because, like I said, I hate roofing. So I want everybody to compliment the roof of my building because I hated it every minute of this. I think for me, my favorite part of building is actually putting in the windows and deciding how to decorate the outside of the windows. You don't see too much of it on this building, but in my last build, I ended up doing almost like stained glass windows and having really a lot of fun cutting out particular details in the windows and making interesting shapes with them. You see a little bit more of this detailing on the top of the fireplace in this build, but we'll have to keep that in mind for my next build. I am also just beginning to take the time to fill in some of the details on the interior, that being the small half slab tables around the bookshelves, adding in some columns, and some more spacing. Just because I find it, like I said earlier, is important to take breaks so you don't go crazy when you're working on something. I did add a small line of iron to the roof just to act as a nice separation barrier between the downward path into what will be my storage and the main building. This really is almost like a facade. I'm pretty much understanding at this point that most of the things that I build for my use will probably be underground because it is quite an arduous task to cover and decorate a redstone storage system, which is what I plan to work on at some point in the future. And we finally get to the point where we're adding the details on the last part of the roof. This is really where I was feeling really relieved. I was really happy with the build because I finally got that roof in. We're just figuring out how to cap off that tunnel down into the ground. I was thinking my building would be closer to the raised dirt and wall, but I actually ended up digging too far out. And at this point, it was way too far to move it back, so I just decided we're gonna cap off the edge and build stairs into the ground. I did have to take down the stone a little bit more, and we're adding in our wood pathway. And here I'm capping off the end of the building that's going to feed into the ground where our storage system is going to be. I ended up adding those windows, and I ended up having to fiddle with the stairs quite a bit to get them looking somewhat smooth. The distance for this pathway down isn't quite long enough to get a really nice smooth half slab or staircase. So I end up using a mix of both and having these two channels on the side to give some visual interest to the staircase. And the reason that this path isn't extended to make it look nicer is because I felt that if I extended this section of the building with the stairs in it, it would almost compete with the front of the building for visual interest. And I want to keep the front of the building looking as the main priority of the structure. I end up capping off the end and just going in to add the lanterns in. Now, adding the lanterns is really satisfying, but I did learn the hard way that the soul lanterns don't really produce enough light to properly light up the building. So I added quite a few, and I've added some other alternative light sources, but I may just keep an eye out to see if I can find a better solution for some hidden and blue themed light sources in this build. I really don't want to have to transition it over to the warmer light sources that are more powerful in the game. But so far so good, we have not had any monsters spawning. We're just adding in a basic carpet pattern, something to incorporate all the colors of the build in, and to add a little visual interest. We added the chairs and a little dining area, so it's a little more homey there. And I do actually still need to move my bed up into the building. Still haven't done that yet. You know, not a priority. Sleeping underground, totally fine. Okay, so here we're finally starting to add some of the finishing touches to the build, or as I like to call, the blueing, because I'm really just adding a ton, an absolute ton of blue lanterns everywhere, and still haven't realized that they don't properly light everything, so they're really just aesthetic. But we did add some paintings on. I was trying to get sort of like a secret passage into a tunnel system there, but I couldn't quite set it up properly. And we're adding a couple around the outside using the chains that have been added in some of the recent patches. I really do like these chains. I think they're really versatile. I really wish that the lightning rods carried some of the properties of the chains so that you could stack them and use them as very small decorations on builds. And we've dyed the sign, and I finally realized that the light is not really enough for the building, so I cried internally on the inside quite a bit about the fact of having to decimate my roof and add windows into the roof. So we've added some skylights into the roof, and that helps a lot during the day, but otherwise I did stick some torches around on the inside. Now we're starting with terraforming, and I'm really just putting some dirt piles around less seen areas of the building to make it look like there's not just a blank wall somewhere, or the building isn't just on a completely flat area. It makes it look like it's more naturally built into the landscape. I've spammed some bone meal on the ground, and you can see me picking up all of the red flowers and replacing them with blue ones for the blueing and to make everything aesthetic. We're just adding a path to the nether portal, and that's really finishing up the builds. Alright, so now that the house is complete, I have just requested that the members of the server come by and rate my build. Hopefully they like it. Ah! Yes. So, I can give you guys a tour. BadAnswr is giving me a rating, even after not being here. But yeah, so here's the outside. You know, we really wanted to use diorite and birch in this build because it is a highly hated material. I also wanted to use a lot of blue because I like the new blue soul lanterns. Pretty nice. Ah, there we go. Slept through the night so you can see it in daytime. It's a little smoother. So on the inside, it's really only the base house, but this took so long to build. This is 4 hours of building. 7, 9, 2. So we just have everything set up here. Got a couple of bookshelves, little cafe area. I want to put a potion brewing stand here to look like a little coffee filter, but I wasn't able to get a hold of it tonight. We got furnaces, we've got this, we've got some light storage here. I do want to expand this and turn that into storage underground so that we'll have underground storage.
Magma cube farm. That's what I'll be working on tonight.
Oh, magma cube farm. What? Is the magma cube farm really just for potions? What are the magma balls even used for?
Dope.
Magma creams can be made into magma blocks,
But don't
which I can use to make a very fast
we already
gold farm.
get to make a very fast gold farm. Oh. Okay. I think I know the one you're talking about. It's like multiple layers Okay.
Yes.
Yes, got it. Okay. Good on you. Good work. If you need any help or anything, let me know. It won't be tonight, though. Wait, did Haku build a second Starbucks? Or is this... What? This is Craig. Craig might be fun in the arena. Please do not try to feed Craig. Oh, okay. Dear God. That's what was in the cube. It was Craig. We found out. I tap on the glass, Craig. Waffle House. Oh. Oh. They really are building a Waffle House parking lot. Right behind Waffle House. Oh no.
Oh, no. Okay, I'll just go work on my giant dirt square alone.
Well, I don't
I
understand.
can help you later, Raging. I'm a little busy right now.
Maybe Aqua.
No, I
likes giant
understand.
dirt squares.
I understand your business. I wasn't asking you, Ruth.
Tell me the purpose.
Aqua likes
The
giant
purpose
dirt
of it?
squares. Aqua's right there.
The purpose is on top of the giant dirt square, we're gonna build a puzzle.
Oh.
And by we, I mean me.
I mean,
Oh,
I
yeah, the
can
Starbucks.
I can provide dirt, Raging.
Huh?
I can provide dirt.
Get over here.
Bring me all your dirt. Need as many dirt as you can provide.
Nah, man, you gotta come to me.
Bro,
You probably have
Ben
it
and
shoulders.
Daddy's
I'm right here. I'm right here.
My
Oh,
my
no,
dirt's
no.
at my base.
Oh. Oh.
We got a
okay.
2-for-1 whammy. You have to come see the base, but you can have all the dirt you
There's
need.
two.
I see how it is.
What? What? It didn't take you that long.
Also your axolotls are in jail.
What?
So one of them escaped, because I was trying to build a habitat for them, and one of them
They do
escaped
that?
the first night that I brought it. And I thought it was gone forever. And I still haven't found it, except for today, when I had a glow squid in here, and I put a name tag on it, and I named it Widward, and the fucking pink axolotl that escaped came back in here, killed Widward, and then disappeared again.
Oh my god. Where's the brown one? Do you don't have the brown one?
It's in there somewhere.
Okay.
And yeah, so it disappeared again, and now I have a name tag named Murderer for when I see that ugly little bastard again. But all of them are in jail now.
I mean, they attack all mobs except for turtles and dolphins.
Listen, that squid was like barred off. There was like a whole strip of land here, and that fucking axolotl walked over land.
Yeah, they do that.
Rude.
don't
Okay.
sound too
All
happy
all
about
my
it.
stuff's in here.
They're also technically your axolotls now. They're not my problem anymore.
I know. I'm just letting you know they're in jail because it's fun. All right.
Oh yeah, I saw this before.
Here's my dirt.
You get 2 barrels of dirt.
All yours.
But yeah, I can build you an ender chest.
Ooh,
you want.
ooh. I mean, I don't know at this point what I would use it because you would want 2, right?
Well, I mean, it connects to all ender chests, is the thing.
Yeah.
So, like, all the ones that are already placed, your stuff will always show up for you.
True. I guess that makes sense. Yeah.
If you don't want one, that's fine.
I've been building for 4 hours and I can't wrap my hand around it. I
That's
literally
fine.
started this today and finished it today.
Oh my god, it looks amazing for just one day.
I built it all in creative and then I rebuilt it here.
Oh my god.
And then I decided
That's
I'm gonna
some
tunnel
dedication.
down and build like a sorting system down here.
Oh, have fun if that is gonna automatically sort.
Maybe. I don't know how much pain and suffering I can go through.
Just ask Ruth. Oh, never mind.
That's not very safe.
It's not doing any damage. It's literally nothing's breaking. Oh, now it's doing damage.
Okay.
It took a while. Oh, I have fire protection on. That's fucking on. I like.
It ain't much, but it's honest work.
What's it called? I like the birch. Birch with what is this? Just
Diorite polished.
oh, yeah, it looks good. You just need another iron farm here. Oh,
No, I'm just running back to the other one. I do want to try and do a redstone sorting system.
what the fuck is this?
Cyan terracotta.
Oh, terracotta. No wonder.
All of this traveling. It's all been a part of my plan. So that's it. That's the house.
Alright, I gotta mark this. Yeah, I was like north of the fucking staircase. Where is that? I was flying for a bit.
Do none of you go through the nether anymore? I made a nether path. It's marked and everything.
Oh, you got a nice sunset and everything. Oh, it's
Yeah, it's very. I like walked out and I was like, yes, this will be home.
oh, you built another portal in the nether and just portal. Is that how you found this place?
No, I walked until I found this place and I brought enough stuff to build another portal and then I connected it.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
Let's see where this is.
It comes out. So it's like maybe like a 3-minute walk and it comes out right next to the portal to the end portal.
How did you make it red? Oh, that's nice.
So when you type your sign, you right click on it with red, like with dye in your hand, and then you right click on it with glow squid ink, and it gets, so the dye is what you see on my main door over there that's blue, and then the glow squid ink gives it like an outline.
I always wondered about that.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm leaving.
Okay, goodbye.